video, we want to talk about liposuction for weight loss. Is liposuction considered a healthy way to lose weight? Is it even a weight loss method? That's what we're talking about today. Let's get to the video. Welcome back. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers, and to my newcomers, welcome. Remember to take a look around. I have a lot of interesting and exciting content for you on my channel. Also, do the ritual that makes you family by clicking the subscribe button down below, and also click the notification bell so you are notified every time that I upload a new video. Remember to like, share with your family and friends. So, like I mentioned before in the intro, we are talking about liposuction for weight loss. I was watching, I think it was Wendy Williams' after show, and she was talking about health and how she's on a healthier path. And she was with DJ Sus1, who is the new DJ on her show. And he is, I think he's overweight, or he thinks he's overweight, or he just wants to get healthier. So he was asking, should I get lipo as a weight loss method? And she said no. And I personally couldn't understand why liposuction and health are even being put in the same sentence. But I realized that a lot of people have that misconception of thinking that liposuction is the easy way out when it comes to weight loss. So what is liposuction? Liposuction is actually a surgical procedure, which is very invasive, in my opinion, that uses suction to actually extract fat cells from underneath your skin, targeted areas like hips, arms, abdomen, flanks, and other parts of the body like that. But it targets specific areas of the body. So other names for liposuction are lipoplasty or body contouring. Now, the first time I came across this procedure, I didn't even know there was such a thing. I had heard of plastic surgery back in the day, but really knowing what it entails, I used to watch this program called Dr. 90210 on E, and they would actually show the graphic procedure and everything that was going on in the operating table. And to be honest, like I mentioned before, it's a really invasive procedure. But what I noticed is when people would go there and they were overweight, the doctors would tell them to go and lose weight until they got to a certain weight. Then they could do the procedure. Meaning liposuction is not a shortcut for losing weight. Because before you get it, the doctor, if you have a good professional doctor, they will tell you to lose weight. Maybe go below a certain threshold, or you should be within a healthy BMI for your height and your body type. And I think I watched this program called Botched. It was Mama June went there and she was trying to do just a shortcut and get a tummy tuck. And she said, oh, this is not really fat. This is actually scar tissue that's under my belly. And she tried to just explain it all the way. But those guys, as far as I know, they look like they're very professional and they're really good doctors. They said, no, we need you to lose X amount of weight. And then you can come back and we can discuss a tummy tuck and liposuction. So what I know is liposuction is used to take the fat out of areas that do not respond to exercise and diet. So I have seen certain people that you can tell, okay, this is a skinny person, and you can tell just by looking at them, by their height and their body type, that they're probably within a healthy BMI for their body type. But for some reason, they just have these resistant areas, like they have a little low belly pooch, or they just have a belly problem, excess fat that they can't seem to really get rid of, unless if they really lose a lot more weight, which will take them below a healthy BMI. So I think those people are good candidates for liposuction. And let me point this out. In that case, it will be a purely cosmetic procedure. Liposuction is really not meant for pre-diabetics. diabetics, people with high blood pressure or metabolic syndromes. Like if you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you, hey, you're at risk for developing diabetes, don't think you're going to go and get liposuction and it's going to make everything okay. It's not going to make everything okay. There is no escaping diet. There's no escaping exercise. More so the diet. Like we discussed this in a video prior to this one. Really, to be honest with you, diet is the number one thing that you should do for weight loss. I even think that it's more important than exercise. Exercise, of course, it's important for like heart function and many other benefits. But as far as weight loss is concerned, 95%. People say probably 80%, but for me, in my opinion, it actually matters, I think, about 95%. So if you're thinking that I want to get liposuction as a method of just losing weight, you're going to be very disappointed. And what I've noticed is they can take off the fat that's under the skin. You know, the fat that you can pinch, that subcutaneous fat. But the visceral fat, the fat that surrounds your organs, the fat that is responsible for these metabolic syndromes, the fat that is clogging your arteries, they can't really do anything about that with, liposuction. You really have to actually work and eat better, eat healthier. I remember I was watching this program about the royal family, after the whole Meghan and Harry thing. We've all been obsessed, let's be honest. So I was watching this documentary about Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen. And she is 93, 94. She's the longest reigning monarch in British history. So I was just curious, what does she eat? There's a chef who is actually on YouTube who used to work for the Queen for about 11 years. And he said the Queen eats to live. She doesn't live to eat. Unlike her predecessors who were really famous for gluttony and just eating all kinds of things, the Queen actually eats very, very healthy food, like your homegrown food, wild caught fish, salmon, and stuff like that. She is really not into overeating. She eats a very small portion. The chef did say, though, she doesn't count calories, but when she eats a healthy small portion. And he actually showed a big cake, like a birthday cake that she actually loves to eat, because he mentioned that the Queen has she has a sweet tooth, but he bakes a whole cake for her and she only takes a very small slice, and she can actually spend the whole week actually eating that same cake. And what's left over, she doesn't like to waste. She will send it over to other members of the royal family. That's discipline right there. Because imagine having chefs and every person, you can eat whatever you want, but you still manage to just get enough to just enjoy yourself and satisfy that sweet tooth, that craving that you have, without going overboard. And look at her. Her and her husband are 94 and 99. I think Prince Philip is about to be 100, if I'm not mistaken. And these are people who are living in the lap of luxury, but they're actually more disciplined, and they know that there's more to life than just being gluttonous and eating whatever you want to eat. Anyway, I digress. Still, when it comes to weight loss, you cannot run away from diet and exercise. You still have to exercise. Liposuction, I think, comes in as more of a cosmetic procedure. Maybe you're self-conscious about your stomach or your arms, like me, or your thighs, or something like that. Or maybe you want to reshape yourself to make yourself more curvy, but it's really not going to do anything if you've been diagnosed as pre-diabetic or you have high blood pressure or anything like that. So anyway, Black Dieters, that's all I have for you in this video. Leave me a comment down below. Have you ever had liposuction? Do you know someone who did? Did it work for them? I really want to know all the juicy details. Till the next video, bye!